Last month, gentlemen, has been interesting. So right here you can see this is my road. You've probably seen it in some B-roll. There used to be 30 beautiful trees up and down this road. They're gone. These trees were here for probably like 50, 60 years. It was a beautiful street. My wife and I, we bought this house because we loved the view in the street. Nah, that's gone. And we should have known that this was probably, this is going to be one of those months. So I had about 60% of my sponsors reach out this last month and say, you know what, Antonio, we want to push back. We don't know what's going on with the economy. So boom, $30,000 gone out of the business. We got hit with the Google update. So good search. We lost 50% of our organic traffic. We also lost, the value of the CPMs went down. So that's affected us. This month is the first month that Realman Real Style has not been profitable in the entire history. And, that was pretty crazy, especially since I've been putting in 7 days a week, 70 hours a week, showing up every day, just trying to figure out how to improve things, how to monetize this, monetize that. That membership, you probably saw here on the YouTube channel, we've got a membership. Well, I launched that, put a lot of work into it, was excited. I thought, honestly, in the first hour, we'd get at least 50 members, day one, at least 100 members. It's been 2 weeks and we haven't even gotten half that number. So with all that craziness going on at work, you would think, okay, your personal life, things got to be going good there. Well, because they're doing all that construction on the road, they found out that my sewer system, my water system were shared with another house, our neighbors, and they built these houses together about 100 years ago. Well, guess what? 1989, they passed a law that you can't have shared services. So I had to get a whole new water system, a whole new sewer system, $4,000 right there. I've got to get a whole new blacktop built in here. Another $4,000. And I got pretty irritated about that. I ended up getting in a couple fights with my wife, and this rarely happens. Usually we talk things out, but it was little things like chickens right here. My daughters have been asking for chickens for a while. We finally agreed, okay, we'll do this, and guess who's been doing all the work? Guess who's having to build the chicken coop? Yeah, I had to go in and spend hundreds of dollars on a chicken coop, spend dozens of hours building up something. These are going to be the most expensive eggs I've ever had in my life when it comes down to it. And while I was doing it, I scratched my favorite sunglasses. And just today, I had my modem crap out on me right in the middle of an online important interview I'm doing with this guy. We had set everything up, and right in the middle, lose the internet connection. I figured out it was the modem, so I jump on my truck. I know where I can get another modem. I keep a backup. Guess what? My truck starter is not working. Oh, and it gets better. I just got a $1,500 ER bill because my daughter ran into a tree and she scratched her eye. I'm not playing with that stuff. So we took her immediately to the ER. We had to do, we were in there for a few hours, saw multiple doctors, and I got a nice little American medical system bill right there. So why am I telling you all this? Because, gents, I want you to know that you're not alone. I wanted to just be transparent with you guys that the last 30 days have not been a bed of roses for me. The last 60 days have been relatively tough. And I expect there to be a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles going forward. All that being said, gents, I am grateful for what I have. I realize that if everyone in the world put their problems in a pile and we all got an equal share, I would be more than happy just to take my problems and walk away. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that my daughter didn't have a serious scratch on her eye. She actually just missed the area by a few millimeters. And guys, it's things like that. When you think about our problems, most of them are really small in the big scheme of things. So I heard the saying the other day that pain reveals, and it reminds me of a book I was reading, The Obstacle is the Way. Ryan Holiday, great book. And in it, they talk about how challenges, how the obstacles we face, they actually make us stronger. And it makes a lot of sense. If you think about weightlifting, it's when you put on the heavy weights that you actually get stronger. Not doing the weights that you're comfortable doing, the light weights, the high repetition. Yeah, you'll get some benefit from that. But the real gain, the real muscle comes from whenever you put on that weight that is incredibly heavy and you push yourself. Thinking about what this pain revealed for us is that we were way too dependent on one revenue source, advertising. We need to diversify. We used to be big into information products. We pulled back on that, and guess what? Now we're going to start building that back up again. Now, one thing I'm pretty good at, and I'm happy to reveal, is that I don't really dwell on problems. It actually took me 30 minutes to write out all these issues, all these problems I've faced over the last 30 days, because I realized, you know what? I've moved on. Even my Maui Jim sunglasses, scratching those up the other day, I actually had forgotten about that, and I started wearing them again. I'm also trying to count my wins. Yeah, we've had some setbacks. We've also had had some great things. Even that chicken coop that I spent all that time on, guess what? I did it with my son. So it was a good father-son project. We spent hours together, and he did a lot of work on that. And I'm pretty proud of him putting that thing together. But my other company, Vitaman, you've probably heard me talk about this multiple times on the channel. We have continued to double revenue every month. We're not going to do it this month because we've been focused on other things, but we are up to $15,000 a month in sales. We've got over 500 amazing customers, and that's pretty, within a few months, that's something to be proud of. And let's not forget the win of the live video. So over the last month, we've done like 4 to 5 of these things every Monday at 7 a.m. So by the way, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central, you can attend the live video, and these have just been a great time. I've had Aaron Marino, I've shown you guys around my office, I've done, a shaving video. I had a lot of fun with these things, and I think you guys have gotten to see a lot of behind the scenes of Real Men, Real Style. So don't forget, I will link to it down in the description. The live video going live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central. All right, gents, so now it's your turn. I want to hear from you down in the comments. How have you been dealing with setbacks in the last month? What are your tips? What are your tricks? Or maybe you just simply want to lay things out. Hey, this is what has happened. This is where my setbacks are. This is what has been great. Because I think it's important for us to look at the big picture. Yeah, overall, you may have taken a couple step backs like I feel I did, but there is still progress being made. And I think it's important that we look back on this and that we pat ourselves on the back, that we reach out to our friends, that we connect with others, that we, commiserate a bit, that we share, sometimes the losses, but also the victories. So I look forward to hearing from you guys down in the comments. And you guys know in the first 48 hours, I respond to every single comment. So get down there. I want to hear from you. Oh, and if you're interested in hearing a story about a guy that went through a divorce, he's delivering papers because it's the only job he can find, and then he gets carjacked, this story is going to blow you away, how Lee basically recovered from that, and now he's living the life of his dreams. Now, you haven't seen this because I just filmed this interview on Friday, and we talk about one thing that can transform your life. If you do this one thing, guys, it is really going to reset everything. So go check out this interview. It is unlisted. You're not going to find this video anywhere else. So yeah, go check it out. It's a good one.